Hello, and welcome to the Diamond Knight. This is going to be the next episode of our Minecraft Let's Play series. This is episode 2. So in the last episode, we went mining a bit. As you can see from here, I gathered a bit more coal. We got 35 iron. And that bucket was a bit glitched there. I just made a bucket so I could work on something that I'm about to show you. So off camera, I did do a little bit of work on just sort of about the house area. So if you come out here, I'm working on a cow farm here. Basically, it's what Impulse did in his the start of his Hermitcraft Season 5 series. It's basically the entity cramming rule. So you basically breed the cows, but then if it gets to more than 25 cows, then they start to die. So then you just come down here and you collect the stuff from them. This is going to be a farm. It's a work in progress because I need to get more seeds. So what we're going to do to start off with is kill a few sheep to get some mutton. Hate having to do this, but we need some mutton. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to go see if we can find some sugarcane, because, well, we need it. I mean, we can't really last without it. So what I'm going to do quickly is just, if I can find a pen, I'm just going to write down our coordinates. If I had a bit of paper, I would anyway. I will write them on here, right. So we are at X is 217 and Z is 359. There we go. Got the coordinates. Basically just want them just in case while we're exploring we get lost or anything. So what we're going to do is, what time is it? Okay, sun's going down. So we will get this stuff cooking, sleep, and then in the morning we will go and see. Just going to grab past some of that. I didn't do much off camera, just what you saw out there. So let's just do that. 30. And then we'll probably go mining as well this episode. I'm going to keep track of how far through the episode is this time. Something I didn't do last time and I should have. So this time I will know where we are with it. Because like last episode I thought we were at like 30 minutes and we're only like 20. So we'll try and aim for about 25 to 30 minutes per episode. So let's just wait to be able to sleep. We need some windows in here as well. It's a bit boring. But it'll do for now. Ignore that screenshot. That was me getting the thumbnail for the last video. Right. So I've explored a bit around that way and didn't find anything. So I think we'll go that way this time and head around there and see if we can find anything. So just go. Should we make a boat just to make our travels a bit quicker? That seems like a good idea. So boats. Really? It's got to be all the same woods? Huh. It's new. Never used to be. Oh, it's because I didn't realise the boats were different colours depending on what wood you used. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So if we head over here, there wasn't any sugarcane there. Just trying to see because we do need some. There's some. I expected that to take a bit longer, but there's a swamp over there, and there's also another swamp over there I found. So we'll just gather this stuff quickly because it's kind of important. And then, right, let's just grab that. Just go quickly, take a look over here so that I can see. I'm wanting to find a slime chunk as well so we can get slime balls, which are quite useful for redstone stuff, and leads obviously for horses. Don't know how much stuff we'll do with horses though, because I don't know, I just don't see much use for them. Because once we build the nether hub, there's not going to be much use for us to take horses about. So, and I have changed my mouse since the last episode. I'm using my old mouse, the better one. I just tried the other one because this one seemed a bit slow turning, but it's fine. Oh, cave. Oh, it's my iron. Basically at the moment we just want to find every single resource. Later on it won't matter as much, but at the moment it does, so. Where I put my boat here is. Might just want to head over here a bit, because then we'll probably spend the rest of this episode mining, so. Right, yeah. There's a lot of squids, because I thought the squid spawning cap was like 5 or something. It's interesting. Like how he's not even moving his arms to row the boat. Now we might build a little like dock down here at some point. But I'm thinking when we come to building our nether castle later on. Unless you have a better idea for something, but I just think it'd be quite cool to make. I was thinking we could build it at the top of that mountain, so it's a bit like High Hrothgar from Skyrim, sort of castle on the top of the mountain. I think that'd be pretty cool. Right. The reason I got this was to place here. Even though we could replace 2, but that will make an automatic one at some point, but if I get the bucket out actually we could make a few more bits. And then I'll grab the wheat as well. Just dealing with some manual stuff before we head mining. Just some important stuff that we'll need to get done anyway. Right, so if I place that there, that then lets us put a sugarcane there, there and there. Then basically I'll probably just end up doing this pattern for a bit to grow sugarcane. That's just plant 2 there. Then I'll need 1 more bit here. That'll do. That'll let us plant quite a bit. Oh, really? Can we plant that now? Let's do that. There we go. That'll do. Okay, then let's just try and breed these cows. He's finding our cow. There should be another. Where are they? Where are all the cows? Won't let me breed them. Okay, I don't know why that won't let me breed them. Huh, I'll come back and do that later. Right. Just smelt that. Okay. I think we're about ready to go. I'm trying to think if we need anything else. Might kill these chickens because I doubt I'll ever really make a chicken farm, so the only reason we'd need chickens would be for eggs, which would be for cakes, which don't really see us ever really doing anything with cakes, so we'll probably will build one eventually, but I'm sure more will spawn, so it's not the end of the world killing these guys. Right. I keep thinking that we're about to go and I realize we've got to do some other stuff, so we should probably make an iron pickaxe before we go. And maybe an iron sword. Because we need to cook this chicken anyway, so why not just... Okay, so let's get that out. So let's start with iron pick. Yeah. That's actually a tip you can use. See if you do that. Only got to place 1 block there. Right. Put them back. Right. I might make some iron armour as well. Yeah, I'll make some armour, because we'll get quite a bit of armour from this, so that should be fine. There we go. Just get this food. Sorry, this is taking so long, it wasn't supposed to. Then when we get back we might start working on a more permanent sort of base layout. Maybe. I'll see. Well, next episode, because this episode's just probably going to be all mining. Right. So we've explored that down there. That was pretty useless. So we'll go in here, see if we can find a cave. At the moment, I'm kind of wanting to use caves for it, because at this level, it's kind of easier to use caves than try and branch mine or strip mine. So, and if I do any strip mining, it will all be off camera, because I just don't want to bore you with it. It's not the funnest tasks, so I'll probably just end up watching something on YouTube and doing it, like I usually do. Okay, here's something. It goes uphill though, so we want it to go downhill. But it might lead somewhere. And it's got some coal, so can't argue with that. Sorry, just moving the microphone a bit closer. Just take this out. Okay. Got that. Sorry I'm being quiet, I'm still getting used to talking all the time. I'm used to sort of playing on Xbox, or when I play on Xbox, it's usually me doing stuff in me and my cousin's world, so I'm sort of like just watching something in the background so I don't talk at all. With this I've got to talk constantly and I'm not used to it. We're getting quite a bit of coal out of this. What I might end up actually doing is if we get a few stacks, I'll probably turn it into coal blocks to save space. I'm not actually sure you can use coal blocks as a fuel, I'll need to test that. But coal blocks just seems like an easier way to keep it safe. Right. Check that. See if there's anything. Why is there no good caves in this world? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna find a cave and then we will meet back after that. Okay, so I am back and I was just digging down, like just trying to find something. Found some iron and coal, but I found this. So that's pretty incredible. So just found a mine shaft. Let's just quickly right, okay. Right. I'm just gonna gather this stuff up. We've got our first bits of gold here and redstone. I'll give you my coordinates in a minute. So we are there. Those are our coordinates at the moment. So I'm gonna destroy that for the minecart. Don't really care about that. So let's see. Let's just explore this place a little bit. Just look about. I don't think we'll find any resources down here really. We might find a spawner, I'm thinking, possibly, but just because it's turning the spawner count up. Sorry about the siren in the background. So let's just finish mining this out. And coal, and then see what iron we can find, because I mean we're only at Y42 at the moment. And I think you have to be like 20 or something to find redstone, so we'll have to go down a bit further if we want to find anything, but the chances of finding diamonds naturally are a lot slimmer than if you find them in branch mining. Well, strip mining, because that's what I do. And you find diamonds at an okay rate. You find maybe one every like 4th mine. And actually now that I've got that, I'm going to change them into blocks. Okay, right. So that got us 8 blocks. That clears up a bit of space in our inventory. Actually, no, it doesn't clear up any, actually. That was completely pointless. But I suppose it might, in the end, work out. But at the moment, that had no purpose. I'm trying to save myself from collecting all this rubbish about, like, that's diorite. And I don't really want diorite, so... Oh, skelly. So I'll just go along here for a second. Just see what there is. Okay, I think there's a spider up there, so might be a cave spider spawner. Which, I mean, that's not too bad. I can make a spider trap out of that. It is quite hard working with spider traps though, because they don't take fall damage, I don't think. Actually no, I think they do. But the issue is they can grab onto the wall, so I've got to figure out some way of stopping them from grabbing onto the wall. I'm not sure how I'd do that. So I'll figure that out if I find one. I kind of want to find a skeleton just so we can get enough arrows. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to go for infinity or mending on my bow yet. Because I'm pretty sure you can only have one or the other, so I'm not sure which one we're going to go for. For some reason I keep placing 2 torches accidentally. And I will need to make a new pick soon, because this one's starting to run out. Mushrooms, not really of much interest. Actually, him blowing up wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh, you were supposed to blow up. Okay, I'm really thinking we're gonna find a zombie spawner, which I mean that's okay because I'll probably make it more as a XP farm than anything else. Ooh, iron. Right, there's tons of zombies down here. There's got to be a spawner around here. Spider. He can't get to us though, no matter where we go, so this guy's going to be quite easy. But I'm going to head back over here for a second and just explore this section of the mine. Just while we're over here. Just grab this bit, and I'll go back for that bit in a minute, but I'm wanting to explore. Okay. Just run along here. Anything, some iron. I'm just going to grab all the iron in this place and probably go down a bit further. I'm not sure how long this episode might turn into a two-parter. I'll see. I might just do a two-parter of mining. But what I think I'll actually do is cut at the moment, explore this place a bit more, come back if I find anything interesting, maybe. Because I mean it's going to be quite boring watching me just collect all these resources. So I think I'll do that. I'll be back in just 1 second. See you soon. Alright, so I was just exploring about this thing, you know, collecting all the resources. And then I came into here and look, found a ravine. Now I'm guessing down there that's gold, so that's pretty. So we are going to go down there in a second, but I put a furnace down with all my iron in it, so I want to go back and collect that. Need to eat. I brought some food. I think I brought enough. Should have brought enough for this. If not, we might just have to head up, but should have enough to last us a while. Not going to go along there just now because we really want to just get down to the depths at the moment and get search for diamonds. So if we just head along here, this is where I put it down. And then we'll grab this and head along. Actually, I should place this back down and then just... This won't come out even. I'm just gonna get this done. Okay. 19 blocks of iron, that's alright. Right, I'm gonna actually dump some stuff here just now because we won't need it all. Dump that. Dump that. That. That's about all I can really afford to dump down at the moment. I want the rest of it, so just for whatever really. I did search about it, but I couldn't find a spider spawner. No, a zombie spawner, but I didn't actually look in here, so this will probably have a spider spawner in it. And I do see the sparkles of a spawner. Cave spider, cave spider. Like I thought. I'm not going to brave that just now. At some point we will turn that into something, but until then we're just going to leave that be. Just grab some of these because don't want to leave anything behind really. It's okay if we leave maybe 1 or 2 little veins of iron, but we want to try and get as much of it as we can. Right, I need to try and remember what way it is. Right, it's this way and then left and then up. We are playing on normal difficulty. Controls. Difficulty normal. Not going to lock it, but we are playing on normal difficulty. Which is the first time I played normal, usually I'm like boring and play on easy. Right, so if we jump down into this thing of water. Basically a creeper exploded and killed some of them. And there's that there, so we can head back out there when we're ready. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to place the crafting table down and create a bow. Because I cannot take them on without a bow. I mean I probably could, but I'd die in the process, so Right. Ah. Right, those are my 3 arrows. That one just seemed to bounce for some reason. Like this. Right, there's only one coming at me at the moment. Oh. There. Right, he's in the lava. He's in the lava. Right, okay. This is like a triple ravine here. Looking at it. Right, we will brave them, but I'm going to try and track one over at a time. I'm going to try and get one of the creepers over. Creeper. 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 Creeper! What's wrong with you? There we go. I wouldn't mind him exploding as long as he did some damage to his friend. Right, I will have to head up soon. I'm going to grab some of this stuff and then... There we go. Got him. Right, let's grab this bit of gold. Not sure how much gold's down here. Actually, what level are we on? Oops, screenshot. 19. Okay, so we're quite close to diamond level. But I think what we'll do is we will head back up soon, put this stuff in the house. Then maybe come back to this spot another time. Because I've already wrote down the coordinates because I figured we won't be able to get through this entire thing. So, yeah, I think what we'll do at the moment is head back up, head back to the house. I will show you what we got when we get there. And then we'll start getting that stuff smelted. See you in a minute. Okay, so I am back now. I'm very hungry, but let's just show you what I got. So I've got 19 coal blocks, altogether with 6 coal spare. 62 iron plus that 29, and then 5 gold. And 6 redstone. So it wasn't too bad for like one of our first mining expeditions, but could have been better. So let's just stick that in there. Okay, so you can use a coal block, it will just last longer, I'm guessing. So let's just make another one. So now I think we are going to go and jump and do something else. Not sure what we're going to do, but I think in the meantime I'm going to do some strip mining and then figure out what kind of building we're going to make. So, sorry about all the jump cuts in this video, but it should all, when it's together, be really good. So, bye. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm back and I was just starting off this mine. You can see, I'll just come up and show you where we were. Takes a bit, but because I've gone down to what I think is prime diamond finding level, level 12. So as you can see, we're just, our house is there, so we're just not too far. So if we go down here, I'm still going to have to do that side, it takes quite a bit of just a stone pick. So, just run down here quickly, eat a bit of roast chicken. And then if you come down here and then we go left, look what I just found. Diamonds. So I haven't mined any yet. This is our first load. I was just going to sort of look about and see how many there is. So we've got some redstone as well. We can get rid of redstone, that's not as big an achievement. Oh wow, that's actually quite a big vein. Okay, so how are we looking? Oh wow, that's incredible. Alright, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 diamonds right there. Wow. That is incredible. That is a really rare vein to find. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is, now that I've completed that goal, we're not ready to go to the nether yet. We're nowhere near ready. But what we are getting closer to doing is getting enchantment tables and stuff. But I think what we're going to do just now is I'm going to gather up a few resources. I'm going to stop this just now. I'm going to gather up some wood. Now I think we're going to make this mine look a bit prettier. Like we're going to make it look good. So I'm going to get chopping and I will see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so I am back now. I've got some oak wood for the mine entrance. Just thought we could make this look a bit prettier and stand out a bit. So first we're going to put that down. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place some blocks here. I need to try and fill this in a bit, so I'm going to take some blocks from here. Blocks where they don't really matter, and then fill in the gap. Just so this looks a bit better. Okay, come on, we're almost there. That'll do for now. So what we're going to start with doing is just clearing out this area here. I'm just going to clear a gap up to this wall. So I'm just going to clear this out. Like that, and then do the same on the other side. So just do this just so that you've got a good working space. This will get you some sand as well for glass. So what I'm thinking is some dirt up here just to fill that in, and then if I make some oak wood, and then I will need the book for this section. Fences. I do want some fences. Right. Then I'm going to get some stairs. Just so you know, I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just kind of winging this. But hopefully this will look alright. Okay, you know what, actually, I'm going to move this one block back. One block forward, I mean. So it looks a bit nicer. Do that. Then I need that, and that. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do to fill in this gap here. I'll figure out something though. So what I'm thinking is we'll have fences going up the back like that, but what we're going to do is fill in at least these 2 blocks, I think, with oak wood, so that it hides it. Then we do that. Yeah, I think we'll just put some oak wood on either side of this. Don't really like the background, so I might change that to a different block. So I'm just thinking what we've got an abundance of. If I change that to cobble, how will that look? That's nicer. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll change these to cobble. Like, this kind of looks better as cobble anyway. Kind of fits in with the theme. We're just going to change all these bits here to cobble, and then if I change these 2 bits to cobble, I'm going to put some wood going in, I think. Yeah, I'll put some wood going into it. Get a few more parts. Wrong block. Okay. Right, and then right here. And then I'm probably gonna get rid of the stairs on this side and change that to a minecart rail. But in the meantime, we'll need this. So this is just going to be the entrance we're going to do just now. We will probably do the inside, but that's going to be a bigger project, so I will get to it. But fence. I'm just really experimenting at the moment. I've got no clue what I'm doing. No, don't like that. This at least looks a little bit better. I just don't think there's enough wood through it though, so it doesn't look right. So I'm thinking if we maybe carve out the edges. Yeah. Okay, never do the same at the top. You don't need to follow my guide here, just sort of do what you think, because this will probably not be amazing. Right. And then if I do that, that block can get changed to dirt. Do the same on this side. And then, okay. Don't know, something just isn't right about it. So I'm really just going to keep experimenting until I find something that I like. That looks okay from here, but then when you get close, it doesn't look right. It looks okay when it's like that, because then you can tell it just looks like it's behind it. So that can't be stairs. What if I changed these fences to stairs? Sorry this is taking so long. And then change this roof to cobble. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm ever going to get it, looking at it, so I think I'll leave it here, and if I might work on it a bit off camera and then show you what I do. I'm just going to add in some cobble here so it looks like it's sort of been chiseled out, if you get what I mean. So like maybe 2 up here and 3 on that side. Just so it looks like it's sort of where the rock is being flat. Yeah, okay, right. So that should do for this segment. I'm just going to head back up to the house and stay there for a bit. Don't know if I'll do anything else for this episode. We'll see. We're almost at 2 stacks of iron now. Almost. Close. So I hope that you've enjoyed this so far. I'm going to sleep, figure out what to do next, and then I'll be back in 2 seconds.